Welcome to my channel and to another episode of Butthurt in World of Tanks. Gerald speaking, and here I'm playing in one of my favorite tanks in this game, which is Type 64. I've got over 1,000 battles in this little thing and I really enjoy it. I'm gonna present to you two battles and two Butthurts from players from the enemy team after I played well. And it did actually happen that it was one battle after another. Actually, I recently received a lot of messages when I played well that I'm using an aimbot or I'm a camper or whatever else. But yeah, here I am and I already managed to get myself into a position. You can actually think about this position because I often use that back in the days during old Siegfried Rhine maps, and pretty much the same kind of a bush is still available in the new patch. So it is very efficient, especially if you have a binocs. You can just sit down here and sometimes spot the tanks over the ridgeline, and they have sometimes no idea that you're there. Unfortunately, Skoda T25 is just right next to me, and it seems like that this guy is absolutely not even in a bush. I'm really afraid that he's gonna get spotted and I'm gonna receive some shots for him. So I basically click to him, fall back. Hopefully he's gonna listen, because it doesn't look that he's gonna be able to achieve anything from that position. And yes, I think he's spotted because there are some shells whistling just above me, and yes, he's been hit as I was expecting. Thankfully, not me. I'm now clenching my butt because I'm actually in the line between those light tanks and that Skoda T25. The guy survived the fire, but he didn't survive that shot from IS, and that's the first teammate that is falling from my team. Here now, I don't really want to shoot because once I'm gonna get spotted after losing the camera rating after shot, I'm not gonna be in a very favorable position on top of the hill. Everyone will pretty much have easy shots on me, which I don't really want to deal with, because that will most likely take me out of this battle very quickly. We lose in here. That M25 is attacking and I need to take an action. I need to move on from here because he's gonna get me spotted soon. First shot to him, and my teammate in AMX, long distance shot, finishing him off. Well, difficult situation for my team. We lost a lot of tanks, and it looks like the enemy is pushing very firmly. Now I'm here aiming at that SU-100Y, and I've got very good shot on T-150, and I'm going to be able to finish him off. Yes, fantastic. So 3-6. And oh, I'm spotted, so I have to move back. I don't want to get hit by that massive gun, SU-100Y. This guy basically can take me out in one hit if he's gonna get a good roll with this RNG. Well, 4-8. Not much hope actually for my team to do anything here, but we're still fighting. I'm trying to help that AMX. Yes, I've managed to actually help him, and I killed this WZ-131. Now I've got some shots for WZ. IS, artillery is actually taking down IS. It's pretty intense here now. The action is developing really quick. The tanks are falling like flies. And what is going on in here? Well, I'm going to be able to shoot that MT-25. Yes, fantastic. Now I'm getting spotted, so I need to change the position. I think next time when I'm gonna go back to this ridgeline, they're gonna be expecting me there. But where I'm gonna go, really? There's that T-34 and 85M attacking cruiser. Hamel take down one of our artilleries, one of our M44s. Not much hope. It's pretty much me waiting now to get some enemies in front of my gun and take advantage of my position here, where I can see them and they can't see me. I don't really want to shoot at this T-71DA because I've got still some teammates that can do something before I'm gonna shoot him, but eventually can't wait for them. I can't wait for them. He was lit for long enough. They won't be able to shoot him. And now we've lost the last artillery from our team to Challenger. And Challenger is challenging here. I'm going to try to farm some damage on him. First shot bounce. Second shot is going in. Beautiful. I'm so now afraid that this T-71DA will actually rush me from the back, but I don't have a choice. I need to take down this Challenger. Oh dear. Now T-3485M. MT-25 is attacking KV-2. And will this guy gonna be able to defend himself? No, unfortunately not. MT-25 is now charging towards the middle. I'm alone. Let's see what's gonna happen here. I'm actually trying to pre-aim there to shoot that MT-25, and look at that. He's lucky that he actually ended up on the wheels. Oh well, on the tracks. One more shot. Yes, fantastic. But unfortunately, I was spotted. M44 took a nice big shot on me. T-71 killed me. And, well, try to guess who's got a Butthurt. Let's go back to the garage. I'm gonna read it out to you. And there is a comment from Heavy 1500. He's writing down to me, aimbot noob. Well, that was the guy who was actually in charge of that MT-25 that got shot and almost put himself on the side by crossing that Siegfried line. Well, did I really use an aimbot there? I don't have to really explain it. You've seen it for yourself. I just replied there. Say hello to YouTube. Okay, let's move on to Lakeville, to another battle that I played with my Type 64. So the battle is starting here in Lakeville, and I'm heading towards the spot that I like to often use to spot the enemy tanks on the other side. And even if that's the old map, you can still use pretty much the same house and the same bush to do the same thing what I will do here. So here is the magic house, here is the magic bush. Now well, I would prefer not to actually destroy that little rocks there, of fence. Now I'm engaging my binocs, and as I said before, binocs are absolutely amazing on this tank. This WZ-131 got spotted in a moment when I engaged my binocs. It's reduced its camera rating. I've got like view range of over 500 in this tank, with obviously premium consumables, coated optics, very very skilled crew, and binocs. Look, this guy is not even realizing that he's spotted, and well, my allies took him out of this battle. We speed it up slightly a little bit. Well, look at that, I've spotted another tank, E25. Even E25, the tank with such a overpowered camo, is spotted. Panzer T25. I like to call this tank Panzer Skoda, because it is just exactly the same thing as it actually looks exactly the same as Skoda T50, except T25, I'm sorry, except of the fact that it is with the different colors, different camos, and it's from German tech tree. And I decided to fall back here. I'm going to speed it up a little bit, because not much will be happening. Now LTG got himself in a difficult position. Sometimes I'm going there to the middle to spot, but I really don't like it, because it's very likely you're gonna get spotted and shot by multiple tanks, just like this guy. Sorry for it. Yeah, let's speed it up a little bit, because that battle might be a little bit lengthy. Yes, I've got that Skoda lit. Managed to put 2 shots into him. So far we do have an advantage in this battle. Bang! Skoda T25 taken out. And I'm moving on. Time for me to go to the middle, as it is actually pretty clear. The less tanks in enemy team, the better. Now I've got spotted by this E25 and he's trying to shoot me. Now I can't see him. I would have to actually engage my binocs to get him spotted. No. Ooh, that was a good shot. Didn't actually expected that to go in. Now E25 is harassing our IS and most likely should not kill it. Wow. Okay, I didn't realize that was lit. Or maybe that was a very, very efficient blind shot, but yeah, hats off to that player playing this S35 General Foch, Mr. from France. Yeah, that was a really, really good shot. He actually managed to put into my tank 333 HP out. It's 7-7 and I was actually not expecting that to happen because we were winning very, very comfortably. I'm gonna speed up here because now at the moment I'm gonna be camping and trying to use the advantage of my binocs and superb view range to get spotted at E25. But E25 is nowhere near, so time to help the guys in Valley. No, I'm coming back to the middle. I'm really, really afraid that this guy is gonna get me spotted and he's gonna kill me. This little German tank destroyer. I've got one of them myself. They're really, really good. They're definitely one of the most overpowered tanks in terms of like one tier. So I'm waiting here with my binocs, trying to use the advantage of the view range. Moving up forward. It looks like we are winning comfortably here, but you never know. You never know. I'm being really, really cautious because that S35 tank destroyer can take me on one hit. Okay, now I've got this E25. Well, I'm going to be able to shoot him. Yes, I hit, but only the tracked. The guy is tracked, and he reversed, hide himself behind the house, and I guess I experimented with shooting at him HE. That's why he only got shot for 51 HP. Okay. I'm really, really afraid of being spotted now, especially from that position. But yes, I've got that S35 CA. 3 shots into this tank destroyer. And again, this was thanks to those binocs and superior view range. Oh no, now I can see E25 is got our artillery M41 and now he's approaching OI experimental. And I don't really like this situation because E25 can take me out using 2 shells and I will have to shoot him at least 3 times. Unless I'm gonna be rolling really, really high in terms of damage. So now there is 3 on 2, but also I have to admit that this player is really, really experienced. On E25 he's got like 33k games plus a really good WN8 rating. I've managed to spot here artillery, so now it's 2-1. E25 managed to shoot T25 too, and I know that he's around position B3 where the enemy team is spawning, and I don't really want to encounter him like on close distance because I know I'm gonna be on a position where I'm gonna lose. There is no chance I'm gonna be able to actually compete on close quarters with E25 with my Type 64. So I decided to take the advantage again of the superior view range, and hopefully I'm gonna get him spotted first. Ooh, didn't expect that to happen. He actually went to kill the artillery in my team. He's now going to cross the valley, and I know that I have to move up forward around the lake and change the bush and find myself in a position where I'm going to be able to outspot him before he will be able to do so. So I'm choosing this bush first. No results so far, and I'm afraid that if he's going to approach me from the back where I'm looking there now, I won't be able to do anything. He just basically would be able to surprise me, and I won't be able to do much. So these bushes are putting me in a much better situation because I can cover a much larger area, and that will give me much more time to respond to the situation. So now here I am waiting for E25. Now the best thing that this player can do, he can go into a cap and force me to move there and face him on the close quarters. And so far he's not there, he's not approaching the cap, and I'm just hoping that I'm gonna be able to spot him somewhere across, preferably in the middle. If he would go into that middle in the path, that would be ideal for me. But hey, look at that, there he is. I've loaded APCR shells just to get some extra velocity. These shells should be much more reliable. I've missed first one. He knows that I've got him spotted, but he don't know where I am. He also knows that I'm shooting him. Look at this. First shot, second shot I've missed. This one, oh no! It just basically ricocheted or bounced. The guy is one shot for me now, potentially. I'm not really sure, but if I'm gonna get a high roll, he's one shot. Ouch, again! So 4 times I've missed. This is now getting frustrating a little bit. 5 times I've missed. So unlucky, so unlucky. So now I don't have a hope of spotting him, so now I can move up forward. I think he's going to be going to the middle or into the valley across to approach me from the other side. I'm fairly confident he's not going towards the cap. Or maybe he is. That's the worst thing. But if he is going to go to the cap, I'm going to know that. And here he is. Here he is. He's going towards the middle. I'm going to try to put a bush between him and myself. Let's see. Okay. So now he's spotted and I'm not. He'll have to do something to actually win this battle. I need to wait until I'm gonna have a clear shot. Yes! Fantastic! Oh, but no! I didn't get that high roll that I needed. And now I'm spotted. He can't aim. He missed and I hit. Alright, let's go to the garage and let's see who is suffering from Butthurt there. So the player who was suffering from Butthurt after this battle is Shustriak. I think I'm correct in terms of reading out this nickname. He's writing down to me, Gold Noob, Full Noob, Kamper Jebany. Well, that second word is from Polish. I guess he's Polish as well. Yeah, I just replied to him, well, you've been outplayed and defeated. Say hello to YouTube. And I really understand why he's upset, because he was just about to complete his great battle, receive his Radley Walters medal, etc. But really, he just made a mistake. He was outplayed and I managed to win this battle. Well, sorry buddy, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, but there's really no need to suffer from such a butthurt. It's just basically pathetic. That's it. Let's have a look on post-game stats. Here are their results, but I'm not going to comment on them as they were decent, but not really amazing. I think it is much more useful to mention that it is better to learn something from this kind of situation to make yourself a better player, instead of suffering from butthurt and writing down this sort of messages to the players that appears to be better than you. Well, that's just the way it is. Sometimes you just have to accept the defeat, evaluate, and move on. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like, subscribe for more. I wish you good luck on the battlefield, and cheers!